West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about the role of abortion, the use of abortion or contraceptives in African spirituality. Is it good to use, or the positive and negative effects, and how you can use it to benefit you, and is abortion actually right in African spirituality? Is it murder? These are the things I want us to throw light on today, and today is going to be very interesting. So please, let's go into details. Before then, if you have been watching this channel, I would like you to join me in our customary libation, which involves but not limited to calling our ancestors, loved ones, families and friends, people that have gone before us, people worthy of mentioning, worthy of emulation, to be with us this day. So please get your whiskey, get your rum, get your wine, get your gin, get your cognac, whatever thing you drink, ogogoro, ogos, akpeteshi, saple water, jedi, anything where you use to charge your battery, where you take the step down, when you take the shillats, okay, where you take the reason, bring her come outside. Okay, this is not the one of the things I use. This is my own authentic original African brew, made for me by me. Okay, so this is my own formula. Why I love this stuff, it's very medicinal and very active. Okay, you will not find it anywhere else. So I use this one, I drink it, I use it for my libations. Okay, it's better than those expensive nonsense that many people are selling out there. This is made for me by me. So bring your own, your best whiskey, your best gin. It's not necessarily alcohol. Okay, if you love fruit juice, zobo, lemonade, many people like lemonade in America. Get your lemonades. There's one they call moonshine that I hear you people drink in America. I don't know which one is moonshine, and the one that they still have there, the bootleggers or Acapon, and I don't know. If you have anything you drink, just bring it out. I don't want to talk the things I don't know. Okay, this is my own. I will only talk what I know. Okay, this one we call it Ogos or Akpeteshi. Okay, Ogogoro African vodka. We use it for mixing everything we mix here, and it goes well. Okay, so I'll be starting with a shoe. Open out the way. The one that stands at the crossroads of decision making. A shoe, aka Babalegwa, aka Elegbara, aka Ogborigbo. We thank you this day. We ask for your presence to grace this section today. We ask for you to give us the understanding, understanding, overstanding, grandstanding, and the empowerment to always make the right decision anytime we find ourselves in any crossroad in our life. It's give us the power, the wisdom to make the right decisions, always to move us forward in life. We call upon Oshun, the divine mother of prosperity, fertility, procreation, creativity, inspiration, happiness, all good things, pleasure, leisure, productivity, efficiency, the mother that makes everything go round. We give you your own drink. We acknowledge you. We call you here today. Come and guide us. Come and smoothing everything for us today. Give us perfect understanding, harmonized understanding, synergic understanding. We give you this today. It's, we call upon Ologbo, aka the Black Panther, aka Ologbo. We call you today the undying spirit of African consciousness. Basset, we give you your drink today. Let your spirit continue to guide us, to stand by us, to awaken our melanated consciousness, especially across the masses, those people that are suffering from mental slavery, economic persecution. Give them the ability to think straight. People that are suffering from religious blindness, open their eyes. We give you this drink today. We empower you today. We acknowledge you today. Continue to do your great work of freeing your people. Continue to fight for your people. We give you a drink today. We call upon segments, deity of economics. Give us wisdom to manage our money effectively, to use our money productively for the emancipation of our families, our race, and our continent, and to strengthen our people. We call upon great spirits Aziza. Give us the wisdom of herbs. Hosin Ye, Azaka. Give us wisdom of herbs, wisdom of knowledge, of the able to be living in harmony with the forest, how to have the idea of maintaining a sustainable relationship with the environment. We give you your drink this day. Let your spirit continue to guide us and continue to point us in the right direction. We call upon Ekwensu, continue to guide us. Amadioa is Ogun is Shango is Orumila is Obatala is Ogene is Egbesu is Ohore is Ejurie is Shineke is we call upon our mothers and fathers of our land, people that have stand before us, people worthy of emulation, people like Marcus Garvey is Malcolm X is Martin Luther King is Michael Jackson is Harriet Tubman is Nelson Mandela is Julius Nyerere is Tomo Sankara is General Rawlings is Sister Francis is Ashipsu is we give you this drink today. We ask you to continue to be with us. Continue to, your spirit should accept this drink. We give you life today so that it can be able to empower you in this physical life. We acknowledge you today. Continue to stand and fight for us. We ask for the knowledge and the wisdom of our ancestors to be impacted in us. We call upon people like Dr. John Eric Clark, Professor Ivan Setima, Dr. Ben Yosef Afkakman. We give you your drink today. We call upon you, Sheikh Antadiof. We give you your drink today. Continue to stand for us, fight for us. We call upon the ancestral spirits of our bloodline to continue to stand for us. We call upon Buze, is Ominigbo, is Onumake, is Alaka, is Efruto, is Jakpa, is Baramatu, is Benin, is Ifa, is blood of our ancestors. We ask you to speak for us. Continue to speak for us. Blood of the ancient world, speak for us. Remember today all our heroes, our warriors that died fighting for the freedom, emancipation of African people, people that too numerous to mention, people in South Africa, Zimbabwe, Congo, Zambia, Namibia, Nigeria, Angola, Sudan, people in the Native American continent, in Australia. We give you a drink today. We ask your blood to continue to fight and guide us, point us in the right direction. We ask all this in the name of Amen-Ra, in the name of Olodumare, in the name of Ogene, in the name of Igbesu, in the name of Amadioa Ekwensu, Isiagware. It is done. So now that this is out of the way, we can now start the order of business today, which is the topic of abortion. This topic was actually requested by one of our sisters, and she wanted to know if abortion is sinful in African spirituality. This is why I'm talking about this today. And I would like to say that it depends. First of all, I need to acknowledge that I am not one of these so-called medical doctors. I am somebody practicing African spirituality. I am saying these things that I'm saying here based on my opinion, my experience, and my understanding. Okay, so it's not the general consensus of everybody, but this is how I see the matter. Okay, from my own perspective, pure Afrocentric perspective. So don't compare me with other people. And in African spirituality, we talk about every issue with respect to our life. African spirituality, of course, is the study or the perspective of the African people on how to deal or live in harmony with the universe or with the earth. Okay, so what I'm saying today on abortion is strictly Afrocentric perspective. So for those people that are looking for medical information, those people that are not supposed to be here or their mind is not here, this is not your place. Besides, if you have been watching my channel, all my remedies on cancer treatments, YouTube has been secretly or systematically removing every topic on relating to treatment of cancer on their platform. Little every once in a month, or everything I have talked about, herbs or fruits that are treating, that is good for the treatment of cancer, YouTube has removed all those my cancer videos. So if you are somebody that you have been watching this channel, you have any of those remedies, keep them. Later on, maybe in the future, I'll be writing a book. I will be loaded with all the cancer remedies that I know, so that this knowledge will still be preserved somewhere. These the same people that are responsible for COVID. When somebody talks about alternative remedy for COVID, they will mark it as disinformation. They will even attempt threatening you to block your channel. Now, what they are doing now is on cancer. If you're saying anything that is suggesting that this herb or this fruit can treat cancer, they don't want to hear it on YouTube. They will take that video and then they will warn you that you're violating community strike, and they will say this is medical misinformation because it is not from Big Pharma. They will just give you the write up. Anything that is not from World Health Organization, is not sanctioned, is false information. So some people are trying to control the medical information all over the world. This is what is happening right now. So all videos on cancer, even suggesting that this fruit can help to treat cancer, they will wipe that video off. They don't want you to know. They want you to go to the hospital and you have to buy medicine from them. And in my book, this is very wrong. So you have to be careful the way you talk about cancer. Now, even some kind of medical issue, all my cancer videos, they have taken them one by one. They keep taking them down. Even fruits, I did not even mention cure. I said treats. I didn't even mention the word cure, that this cure. I still use the word treat. They still take it down. It's so funny. So those information, this is why we need to have our own platforms in the future, so that somebody cannot control it. Where we say we are still under persecution, some people will say, who told you that? It is happening. Some people want to control what you know. They want to control your access to information. Information is power. They want people not to know things. This is why I wrote that book, this book, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods, because many people don't want you to know information in this book. Not only Big Pharma, even fellow spiritualists, some of them are not happy for this book because they want to control the information so that they can be able to get money from you. So anything on cancer, you cannot say anymore. You cannot even suggest. Okay, so maybe my next book or in a future book, I will just dedicate it to all those things that people don't want. I'll just write all those remedies. I'll just drop it down there, give access to people. I didn't know that this day will come. I thought that they will only focus on COVID. Now they are into cancer. Maybe after cancer, they will attack another illness. They will wipe out all the medical information from the internet, so people will not know. They will find any sickness. They will wipe out all the medical information. This is why we need to be documenting these things we are talking about online. Before somebody will start take all this information from us, we become powerless. So this is what is happening right now. So on the issue of abortion, I have done 2 videos on abortion before, and I have expressed some of my opinions, but for the sake of this very person, the view on African people on abortion, Afrocentric view, it depends on why you say it's bad or murder. In African spirituality, if a woman is pregnant, technically they don't see that pregnancy as a complete human being until that woman delivers the child. This is the way it is viewed in Africa. So technically they believe that that conception, as far as it's not out of the woman's body yet, it does not have a soul. So the woman have full rights over that thing that is growing in her stomach. She can choose not to bring it to this world, or she can choose to bring it to this world. That's why we say the woman is God, out of the man, the mother and the father, the woman have more power over that child because she actually carried the child in her body for 9 to 10 months. Okay? As far as the thing is inside you as a woman, you have full power over that thing. You can choose the decision, you can make the ultimate decision of life and death over that child. And as far as that child is not out of your body yet, it is not a human being. If you choose not to bring the child up, you choose to do an abortion, it is not a sin. It is your body, it is your load, your luggage. But immediately that child is delivered, it takes its first breath, that start breathing, you no longer have sole power or authority over that child anymore. That child is now a full living human being. Even if it's 1 minute old, you can no longer choose to not to live. You can no longer say you want to kill that child anymore. Let me put it this way. Immediately you do that, you have committed murder. And in many countries, I believe you will be tried for murder if you kill that thing, if you wish to call it a thing. As far as you have delivered that child, it's not a human being. You don't have 100% control anymore. It's not breathing. If you say you want to terminate it, you are going to jail. You have killed another human being. You have killed a person. This is the way people see it. In African spirituality, this is the way we see it. Okay? So abortion is something that you can do as a woman. It is your body. But once again, how you do it matters. If every woman is allowed or decide to give birth anytime they have pregnancy, they are pregnant, the whole world, I believe, will be littered with babies. There will be a endless stream of babies. Okay? So there is need for control of this kind of things. That's what we call a contraceptive. This is what have been practiced in ancient time. Even before we discovered the Caucasians, we have always have ways of controlling pregnancy in Africa. We have different native herbs that ancient women have been using. Even your so-called condom that we're using today, the original condom was first invented in Africa in ancient Egypt. You can go and check it. It was African people that invented condom. We have various pills for birth control in Africa. Before Europeans were even that time they were still in their caves. We have been taking birth control pills in Africa. Okay, we have herbs that women use, different type. In my book, there are some of those herbs for birth control, native birth control herbs. I have them. Some of them is inside this book that we use in ancient time. I put them inside here. You can use those herbs till now. People still use them. So it's something that women have been doing to control their birth control, their number of children they want to have. It is okay. It is not sinful. Abortion is not murder. Okay, you cannot call it murder. The child does not have a soul. Okay, you can only say you murder somebody when the person has been delivered. But as far as the person has not come out yet, it is not murder. But there are different things that you have to think. You have to make your decision very fast, because if you want to remove abortion at late stage, when it's over 5 months, 6 months, it's very dangerous because it has almost formed. So you need to make your decision very fast. At least the best time is within the first 3 months to make your decision. Or even before then, use your contraceptive. If the contraceptive fails, then you look that you don't want to keep the baby, you're not ready for the baby, you cannot take care, it's not conducive, or you don't like the person, it was just an accidental discharge, then you can do your abortion. There's nothing wrong with it. But how you do it matters. Many women, due to the situation and the stringent laws in their country, there are many countries where abortion is illegal. So they do it underground. As a result of that, they might have exposed themselves to many risks, okay, of meeting quacks, people that are not really professional, or using DIY, do-it-yourself approach, which may be dangerous and hurtful to them. And this is the danger in it. Okay, how you do it matters. I will recommend you going to somebody that is professional to get it professionally done. If you really want to do it, not to go and be meeting quack doctors, because in the process of doing it, they can destroy the womb, can render the woman barren for the rest of her life, or they can destroy something else. Okay, so it's how you do it that matters. There are some cases whereby women have to do abortion. Maybe you are not ready for a child. Even in a marriage, people get married, they are not just ready, they are not living comfortable. Women do abortion all the time. It is normal. It is not a crime. Okay, in African spirituality, they do this too. There's no law saying you cannot do abortion. Okay, you can do it, but how you do it matters. There are some children that when it's time for them to come, nothing can stop their coming. There's nothing you can do about it. There are some other children too that maybe situations due to incrests or rape, they just cannot be born. Abortion must be done. We have cases, maybe a woman was raped by armed robbers or criminals, then she became pregnant. Are you expecting that woman to deliver that kind of child? That child is already an hard cast. That child is already an abomination. That child in my book should be taken out of. It should be removed. Okay? In these cases, we cannot allow such children to come to this world. So I totally support abortion in those cases. Cases of incest, brother sleeping with sister, father sleeping with daughter, and the girl becomes pregnant. That child needs to go. It needs to go because that child is coming to this life as an abomination, so to say. Okay? So there are some things that should not be allowed to happen in my own book, and I believe in many traditional or in many African societies that will agree with me in these cases that some certain children should not be born due to the way they were conceived. This is the belief of many practitioners of African spirituality. Okay, so in these cases, abortion must be done, and it must be done very, very well and very, very quickly. In fact, they don't even need to discuss it. They don't need to debate it in such case. Once a year, there's no need for debating. There's no need for discussion. Straight to abortion. The child have to be removed. You cannot allow an incest child to come into the world. But you find out that some abominable religions like Christianity, they allow all this nonsense because the essence of Christianity is to destroy African people and African spirituality. So in Christianity, they will say all child is precious, all life is precious. Anytime you're pregnant, especially the Catholic Church, they are totally against contraceptive abortion piece because then their aim is to create more morons for the world, more members. Anybody that they have there is a plus sign. So if a Catholic Church member want to have 1,000 children, they support him because they know they have potential 1,000 members that they are going to be preying on, that will be doing their will, polluting the planet with their ideology, destroying the planet, giving them money, working for them. So for Catholic Church, the more children you have, the more chattels that we support their religion into the next generation. So they don't support contraceptive. In Catholic Church, if you are pregnant, you must have the child. They will say it's a blessing because they want more people that can be able to continue their evil legacy of corrupting and poisoning the heads. So this is the essence of these people. So they will tell you give birth, and they have been able to destroy the life of so many people. When you don't have capacity for children, they will still be telling you giving birth, and the person will now become in perpetual poverty. When you have too much children you can't take care of, you will run into poverty. You see them, your children cannot go to good school, cannot eat well. For me, it's a crime to bring children into this world and you can't take care of them properly. This is a very big crime. This is why abortion and contraceptive are made. Give birth to the number of children you can take adequate care of. Okay? It's a crime to bring a child and let the child be suffering. But Christianity will say this is normal. This is not normal. This is stupidity. You know you cannot eat very well. You're living in one room apartments. Face me, I face you. They go born 9 children. I have seen this kind of people. They are in the ghettos here. You see them in Warri. You see them in all these ghetto quarters in Maroko, in Lagos. Poor people that are dead poor. It's not like in those days where children were assets in Africa. When people have big farms, the more children you have, the more hands working. Now, people don't operate like that. Children now are liabilities. You have a child, very expensive. You have to take them to school, pay school fees, feed them every day. Children now are sort of liabilities. So if you don't have enough economic power, don't give birth to too many children. Give birth to like 1-2 children. Manage your life. You don't have money. You are not a rich man. You don't even have a car. You don't have a house of your own. You're squatting with your wife in one room, public toilet and bathroom. You will see them having 6-7 children and saying, "Ah, God now." At the end of the day, your children will be hawking in the road, selling pure water where they're supposed to be going to school, selling things on the road. Children, automatic child labor. This is wrong. All in the name of your religion. Your religion say children are products of God. This is a nonsense religion. Now you born picking into extreme poverty. 7 years, 8 years old children will be selling pure water on the road, selling buns, selling all kinds of things. What sort of life is this? This is because of the wrong orientation that the parents were giving. They didn't use contraceptive. They didn't do abortion. You put children in. At the end of the day, many of these children at early years will be subjected to all sort of hardship. Most of them might grow up to become criminals, suffering straight into prostitution, child trafficking, child labor. Sometimes when you see the way some children are suffering, you might say the parents may need to be arrested. Why will you give birth to children when you know you cannot take care of them? Not 1, not 2, but 10, 20. And they suffer, you don't even get motor. You cannot even feed yourself. You cannot even clothe yourself. But you're giving birth to so many children, saying it's the will of God. This is not the will of God. This is the will of devil. This is due to ignorance. Ignorance, myopic reasoning, stupidity, lack of accurate understanding. This is a problem we have in Africa. Okay? In African spirituality, this is not tolerated. Okay? You cannot be doing things without and making mistakes without consequences. If you know you cannot take care of children, please buy contraceptive, wear condom. If you mistake enter, still do abortion. This is why all these things are here. Okay? If you know you are a student going to school, somebody is feeding you, you still go there. I know say you go see do show once in a while to relieve stress. You go have sex, you go knack. Then you can't go carry belle, can't give the person where they pay your school fees. It not make sense now. It not make sense. Okay? So contraceptive should be in order. Abortion should be in order. This is why all these things are necessary. If you know you're a man, you're starting life, you're never strong, well, you go give woman belle. You go manage them. I have many friends like this that have made mistakes. They got pregnant due to the pregnancy. It kind of slowed their progression in life. Okay? They made mistake. Everybody make mistakes sometimes. But it depends. If it's something that is worth doing, do it. So abortion is necessary. Contraceptive is necessary. How you do it matters. You have to do it responsibly and consciously, intentionally. Okay? This is why these things are necessary. So it's not a bad thing to do abortion in African spirituality. We don't see it as a bad thing. Okay? It is not murder until you deliver that child. Okay? It is not murder until you deliver the child. But when that child has been delivered and start breathing, then you go and decide to kill the child or throw it away. That is the one that even makes me very angry. You born pikin, then you throw them away in the river or in the dustbin. That is a very big cost. To use your own hand to throw away your own baby. This thing, anytime I see they do that thing, it's very shocking to me. Because for me, it's an impossible thing for me to... I can't imagine me doing that. So, for me, that is an abomination. You born pikin, finish, full-fledged, handsome, complete pikin, that you take your hands, tram, put it in the dustbin. Because you cannot take care of it. That person not going to ever better for him. I don't know, I won't talk that matter. That is another discussion for another day. I don't even want to discuss that. There's nothing to discuss there. It is totally wrong. So before you have sex, you need to think very well. Okay? I know people must have sex. It is part of human nature. We need it. It is part of our nature. We must do it. but do it responsibly. Okay, do it responsibly. Do it with the kind of person that you will want to spend the rest of your life. Sometimes we make mistakes. Even me, I make the same mistake too. Sometimes we sleep with people we don't have intention of getting married to, and sometimes accidents can happen. Everybody does this, but we should do better, and we can do better. Okay, so when this kind of accidents happen or incidents happen, there's ways to solve it. Abortion is one of the way to go, which is not a bad thing. It is for this very purpose. I am not ready, you are not ready, we don't really love each other, this thing just happened. Provide funds, go to a professional person and get the thing done, and focus on your life. There's nothing wrong with it. If everybody begins to have baby every time somebody gets pregnant, all your life will just fill up. You will not be able to focus on anything in life. You'll be giving birth like rats all over the place. There'll be babies everywhere, in the ceiling, in the wardrobe, in the table, there'll be so much babies. The whole world is gonna be the world will not function. Let me just say it, that life will not function. So there is need for regulation. Okay, so we can be doing these things, but do it well. The problem, also men too. The way you go around sleeping with women matters. Many men, for them, it's easy. They can just go sleep with any woman, come, and then they disappear. The problem with this is that you can go and impregnate a woman, and the woman didn't see you again. The woman will have the child, and some of that child will survive. Now you will have a child somewhere. The child will be suffering without the father. Probably the woman will carry this child to another man if that man does not know his luck. If he knows, he might decide to maltreat the baby, or he might decide to reject the woman. What will happen is that child will now be growing up without a father, and this child is your seed. So you will not have a child somewhere that is suffering, and you don't know about it. This is not a good thing. Many men don't care. Everywhere they go, they just sleep with women anyhow. You might have 1 or 2 children you don't know about. Suffering. Every day this child will wake up thinking, crying, why, which kind of life did I come to? Why am I born like this? Where is my father? Nowhere to be found. And that child is your blood. It will have some spiritual implications for you. That's why it's good to not be sleeping anyhow as a man, because you might have children that will survive your one-night stands, and they will they will just start suffering automatically, and they are your bloodline. So you have to be careful about this kind of things. If you are a man that always like to sleep around, try to be keeping records in case many of those things survive, so that they will not be suffering anyhow, or later in the future they will not come back to haunt you. This is very important. Okay, keep track of whatever you are doing in case the things survive. You just do, you just come, you just relieve yourself, you discharge. If the woman pregnant, the woman not see you again, you born pikin, your pikin will just suffer, or they blame you, and it will be on you. Okay, so we as men also have to be careful how we do things. It's not good that you have a child somewhere, you don't even care, the child will just be suffering, people will be abusing and torturing your child. That's like a beast mode. Not too good like that. But some men do not just care. All they know is the one way they house. The one way they are snipe your children, the one way they do for outside. You don't know there are consequences to all our actions. All the actions we are doing, everything have consequences. And at the right time, you will answer for those consequences. If not in this lifetime, in the next lifetime, that thing hacked there that you don't know of, that you created, is carrying your DNA and is connected to you spiritually. So that thing has power to affect you. In case you don't know, that thing can be able to injure you, it's part of you. So we need to be careful the way we do things as men. Okay, if you conceive with a woman and the thing survive, it's an issue. So try to be keeping track of all your one night stands. Okay, some of them may survive, some people won't. They survive. So this is one thing you need to reason. Then for women, what I will advise about abortion is something, it's your own decision how you want to do it. My own advice is that do it properly, because I've seen a lot of cases where women run to quack doctors and they do the abortion and the woman will die. I have witnessed this. It is very common in Nigeria. I've witnessed it many times, more than 3 times. When a girl will lie to one quack person, they will not do it where the person will die. So don't end your life unnecessarily because you want to do abortion. If you want to be sleeping with people, sleep with people that you are sure that they are responsible. That when you cry to meet them that there's a problem, they will not block their phone. They will not cut you off. They will not abandon you. They will help you go through the problem. All these flashy boys who are the follow so and fake life boys, some of them not get head. Once you just tell them you are pregnant, they are blocking your number instantly. When we say focus on responsible people, you will say no, that one a mugu. You define the one way sharp. This is how many women have got themselves turned to baby mamas in Nigeria today, because they did not look for responsible men to follow. They want flashy men. They want men that when people see them, we say yes, they are dating somebody. You don't know that the person is living a fake life. You don't want to manage with somebody that does not listen to anybody, have no family. Now that kind of person you go to born for. Now we have so many baby mamas in Nigeria, young women suffering alone due to bad decision. That's why you need to be venerating issue to make good decision. So this is a problem. When you come as a woman, you have this kind of issues in life, you have to make sure that it does not repeat itself again. So use contraceptives if you are not sure. If contraceptives fail, then if you want to do abortion, go to a reputable doctor that will do it well, that there will be no complications. Sometimes they will do abortion, they will puncture the womb of the woman. The woman cannot have pregnancy anymore. She cannot get pregnant because the womb has been destroyed. And later on, she will pretend and go to church to become a choir mistress. Then one innocent man will come and they will get married. And 5 years they not have baby, then they will be going from church to church, waiting for a miracle. Then at the end of the day, they will end up in a spiritualist's house. Then maybe they will go for IVF. Then after they have gotten a baby in IVF, or they will not go to church to give testimony again that God have done a miracle for them. All these stories, we see them every day. Okay? Simple abortion and common sense will solve many problems. Okay? So abortion is good as far as the thing is in your stomach, and early abortion is better than late stage abortion. When it's become up 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, it's now dangerous to do. So you need to be very careful with what you're applying. Don't just say you do the sex. Not only that, you did not also plan for the pregnancy, meaning you are not a responsible person. You're not taking care of yourself. As a woman, you are not really taking care of yourself well. That's why this happened to you. You did not know. You will say you get pregnant, you didn't know. I don't know if the kind of sexual education they are teaching you. But I believe as a woman, they're supposed to even teach them more about sex education than men. Especially teenage girls, they need to know all these things. The parents, it's their responsibility of their mother to teach them. If the mother and father did not teach you sex education as a teenager, then they may be failing in their responsibility. As a parents, when your children become teenagers, you know they can start to have sex. You need to start teaching them so that they will not go and bring unwanted pregnancy into your house. You must teach them, especially the girl child. She must know about sex education. Important, she must know. You must tell her the things. Boys too, you must also tell them if you don't want to be a grandfather in an early age. So all these things matter. All these are steps that you can do to help you solve the situation. Then the way most women do this thing, again, one problem that I've also experienced, when these women or these girls, they go to these quack doctors, most times they do the abortion. But even professional doctors, they will do it, but they don't clean the woman well. So after the abortion, the woman's pussy will start smelling. Will be having bad smell. This is because some of the fragments of the baby were not properly cleaned out of the womb. It's still inside. So all this will not be decaying and we have very, very bad smell. And many women don't know this. So they don't know this, that nobody will tell them. They will not be walking around town with a smelling reproductive system. This is a problem. Most times you see these people that will come around and after something, when it's time to get the show rolling, you will discover this kind of issue. It is because of abortion they have done before that they didn't properly clean that place. So the thing will now be permanently smelling. So they need to be clean that place. If you're a woman, you have this issue. You need to get clove with warm water. You need to be clean that place regularly. Your cloves helps a lot. You mix it with a little lemon. Sometimes you don't need lemon. You need to clean that place because many times when they do the abortion, they don't clean it completely. They just, what is concerning them, they have terminated the pregnancy. They have terminated the pregnancy for you. It's your own thing to go and not clean yourself very well. So you need to clean. A lot of girls go through this abortion. They don't clean them very well. Now that place will be smelling bad. And they don't know, and most men will be ashamed to tell them that their body is smelling. But me, I will tell you that your body is smelling. These kind of things, they happen. There have been cases whereby bone fragments have been removed from a woman's body after like 6 months of abortion. The fragments of the baby bone particles are still hanging in there. When somebody go in there, can we injure the person? This is common. It don't happen. Okay, when I talk, so I know which I talk. Pieces of the babies will still be hanging inside the woman's body. And the woman will not know, but that place will be smelling very bad. Will smell like a rotten corpse. And sometimes this stupid woman will not even care. You'll be carrying that kind of thing to go and give to a man. Some kind of times, some women, their head, they're not correct. So, after abortion, make sure you clean that place very well so that it will not be smelling like a corpse, like a bad cave. Okay, because many times they don't clean it. This is what I have noticed. They go do the abortion, the doctor not go clean her well. Okay, so as a woman, you should know this. Many women will not talk this problem from their mouth, but it happen with the CM. Okay, it happen. So this is the problem, the issue with the abortion. No. I am not a woman. I have never experienced it, but I see people where they do how it affects them. So now my own opinion, I talk for this video. Everybody have their own opinion. I believe some people are more professionals than me in this matter, especially if you are a woman. Okay, you might have done it before, so you know how the thing be. So this now my own view on the topic. In African spirituality, it is not a bad thing. As far as the baby has not come out of you, you have full rights to do what you want to do. But immediately it comes out, you have committed murder if you choose to terminate it. But when it's inside you, you can do anything you want to do. It is not sinful. It is not evil. It is normal thing to control bets and to plan your family and to plan your life. Okay? So I believe I have said my own 2 naira or 2 cents on this issue. I will also like to know about your own opinions as well. Okay? So this is where I will stop today. Questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Close the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. And of course, if you have not gotten the book, you need to get this book. Okay? This book will help you to do many things. I cannot stop talking about it. It has over 200 spells that you can do. Simple spells in any country to solve problems. There is spell for health. A lot of them for health, even for the spontaneous, if you want to do birth control, contraceptive, traditional help for doing that, about 2 or 3 is in here. There is the ones for delivery. For those women that we have heavy delivery, in Africa, we have a herb we use to make delivery smooth. It is inside here. Okay, the one that you will take after delivery is inside here. The one that you can take to stop for contraceptive is inside here. So this is a good book that will help you. Okay, many other things for love, for protection, for wealth, health is here. Empower yourself today. Know your way, not because it's now what you don't know now your mate take pass you. So get the book from me today. Contact me. You will have some things you can use. You can learn. If nothing else, just keep it in your library. Okay, this knowledge is very, very in high demand, and there are many people that don't want you to know what is here, so that they can continue manipulating you oppressing you and telling you what to do, calling themselves experts. This one is Quantum Physics and African Spirituality. This is the first book written on quantum physics in the history of Nigeria. I wrote this book. This book is a powerful book that will bring you up to date with what is happening with modern science. We have three major sciences in this world that will give man ultimate power, the ultimate power of the gods: nuclear physics, quantum physics, and plasma physics. Now, man have already harnessed the full power of nuclear physics. We have nuclear plants everywhere generating power for destruction and creation, energy generation. Now, what we are not doing now is quantum physics. From quantum physics, we are getting this high-powered satellites. We are getting your microprocessors that you're using, your Intel processors, your advanced processors, quantum computing. You are getting it, AI. You are getting all those from quantum physics. Okay? You need to know quantum physics. This is what is powering the planet right now. And it is the same thing with African spirituality. So you cannot say you're living right now, you call yourself educated. You don't know, you not know it, they happen. You are not connected, you just only have the mentality of a consumer. Only buying. You need to change from, you cannot be a successful person by being a consumer. You cannot be a creator, or you cannot take advantage of being the decider of your destiny by being a consumer. You have to learn how to be a producer and a creator. These are the people that will control the planets. So you need to update yourself with this knowledge. Ask yourself, what is quantum physics everybody is talking about? You want to know something about it? How can I know something? This is the simplest book and one of the most advanced books on quantum physics that will teach you these subjects in simple language and from an Afrocentric perspective that will give you simple understanding of the subjects. It's the same thing with African spirituality, particle physics, study of the smallest indivisible particles of nature, the atom structure, the atom. We call it atom in ancient Kemet. This book will help you. So if you want to update your body of knowledge, get your copy now. Not waste time. Okay? Not waste time. Get your copy now and empower yourself. This book will take you into the past, present, and future. And it will align you with your true self and with your true nature so that you begin to see the world in the eyes of an original, authentic African, not as a Negropian, not as a second-class citizen, not as a Christian, not as a Muslim, not as a Hindu, not as a Buddhist, but as an original man, original African, who are the creators of modern-day civilization. This book will empower you to stand tall on your feet and look people in the eyes when you're talking to them and say, yes, I am proud to be an African. We own these planets. This is the knowledge your enemies don't want you to know, so that they can be manipulating you, be selling things to you, be telling you stories, you are this, you are that, telling you where to sit down, where to stand up. These people, enough is enough. Empower yourself today. Ignorance is not not appealing. When you call yourself a Christian or a Muslim, every time you are insulting yourself. You are telling yourself, I don't know who I am, I don't know my history. Please, let me become a Christian. I want to be a slave. Anytime you say I'm a Christian, you are insulting yourself. Anytime I see people going to church, I see slaves going to church. Become a god. Become a deity. Become who you are supposed to be. Buy this book today, okay? Ignorance is much more expensive. Okay, so this is the purpose and the mission of this channel: to empower, educate, innovate, and eradicate ignorance and darkness from our land. Okay, so support this channel. And if you want to learn African spirituality, I teach it. I have an inner class when I teach African spirituality from the ground floor, from the history to the science to the spirituality. You can join my program. It's just $600 for 6 months. It's a master class. You're empowered with a lot of knowledge, and it will increase your ability and your capacity in many different ways. Okay, so this is a very good program, and this is where you need to be. Then if you want to do your spell work, your love spell, exes, your packs, your oracle tarot reading, prosperity, wealth, open doors, I do all those things. Okay, you need to contact me. I will still help you. Apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.